Greetings. What's up, gang? Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have been taking good care of yourselves. Okay. Oh, I have some shout outs. I got some gifts from my PO box, so I want to share those gifts with you guys. And then we're going to get into the reading. I was literally emotional. When am I not emotional? Okay, let's be real. Okay, so my first gift is my first animal oracle deck from the lovely Victoria Alexander. Wait, let me find it. Where's her card at? Yes. Thank you so much, Warrior Spirit. I love this. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I was sitting with it today when I got it, and I was opening and looking at the cards. They're so beautiful. So we're gonna pull from this tonight, guys. Also, I wanted to thank Damali for this beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. It's not right by me, but she got me a beautiful Tibetan singing bowl with some crystals. I love it. Oh my God, I've been wanting a singing bowl forever. I appreciate you so much, Damali. And then I got one from All Eyes on Me. I got the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. I've been wanting this forever too. So we're gonna pull from this tonight. um Thank you guys so much. It means so much to me when you guys donate or just pick up things from my wish list for the channel. It helps us get different messages. It helps us to heal in different aspects. So I appreciate everybody who just are so good to me. I love you guys so much. You mean so much to me. Oh, also, somebody got me these amazing Zodiac dice. They're like Zodiac dices and tarot dice. So we'll be using those later once I start to get the groove of them. Where's their card at? Let's see. I can't find the name of who got the dice. It just says the dice on the card. Darn it. I'm so sorry, guys. But if you got it, shout me out in the comments. Thank you. I love these. I've been wanting to use them so much. We're going to do like readings with those. We'll do like dice roll readings where we'll roll the dice and see what signs come out. And then we'll kind of read for that sign. So we got a whole lot of new stuff going on for the group, for the gang, for the channel. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys immensely. Also, I've been led by my ancestors and my guides to close out personal readings for a little while. If you have already booked in for November and sent in your payment, you're still going to get your reading. But honey, let me tell you, I've been doing a lot of heavy readings. A lot of people dealing with so much trauma, depression, anxiety, pain, just so many traumatic things. And I have to shut off the personals for a while so that I can detox from being in other people's energy so much. Like I literally found myself in tears in other people's readings because of the stuff they're going through. And that just was like a sign that it's time to like pull back a little on the personals and give my energy a break to breathe. But I'm still going to be, doing the collectives and the HP readings and stuff. But I have to pull back a little bit from the personal so that I can reground, clear out my space, do some healing. It takes a lot of work to be a channel for people when they're going through traumatic events. Not everybody is going through twin flame shit or just somebody that liked them and all this. A lot of people be dealing with a lot of horrific things sometimes. And so I'm gonna be closing out the personal readings for a while. I have like a few spots left in November. If you've already made your payment for November, you're locked in. But remember, readings are first come, first serve. So if you've got your confirmation email and you haven't submitted payment and somebody comes in and requests that and makes the payment, I have to give it to them first, guys. But yes, like the collectives are and the lives are different than personals. Personals, I'm like diving deep into someone else's energy. These are a little bit lighter on my energy. So yeah, so that's one of the changes that are coming up. Plus my birthday is in December. My solar return is like a month and a half away. So I don't want to be like working the whole month of my solar return. So that's one of the changes that are going on right now. But that's it. Thank you for everybody who sent me something or donated to me. I love you guys. Let's get into the messages. Oh, shit, I got ash all over. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave the emergency readings up. The emergency readings are probably a little too pricey for some of you guys, but ooh, I got to do what I got to do right now, gang. Okay, because I cannot be of use to anybody if I'm not taking care of myself. And y'all know I've been doing this shit for a while. All right, let's get it. Hey, Esme, shout out to my moderators, everybody in the chat. I love you guys so much. Hey, gang. You guys are fucking amazing. You guys are my tribe. I love you guys so much. You don't even know. Hey, Busy. So look, y'all remember back in 2020, we're talking about how the internet, freedom of speech, everything is going to be extremely censored, right? This video, thank you, babe. I have this video I need to share with you guys. I don't know how I'm going to go about sharing it because here on YouTube, now you can't say anything with the CVD word in it. You can't say anything with the VC word in it, or they're stripping all your videos. On Instagram now, they have this new policy where if you say anything about what's going on in the, you know what I'm talking about, basically the pandemic, they're gonna remove your page. So now they have this thing where you go to account settings and you look at account standing or some shit like that, and it'll tell you if your page and shit is about to be removed. The CEO of YouTube released a video saying that they're gonna be deleting people too if we are anti certain things. So yeah, guys, we are really approaching a time where things are rapidly changing. They're trying to keep you distracted with stupid shit that's going on in social media. Don't get distracted. Don't be online arguing and debating. That has nothing to do with nothing. Okay, I'm telling you. All these laws that are taking place, like in January, now they're going to be monitoring your Cash App, your Zelle, your PayPals. A lot of shit is happening. The bill just passed for them to be able to monitor what money you get on Cash App and shit like that. They're going to be taxing you for that. So it's a lot of stuff that's going on that we need to really be paying more attention to. I know a lot of people are going through a lot of psychic attacks and things like that, but to be honest, a lot of people are going through psychic attacks because of things that they forgot that they did. things that they have had selective memory about. A lot of people are going through karmic attacks, if you want to call it an attack, but it's not always coming from an enemy. Sometimes it's shit that you done to people out of spite, out of emotional, irrational feelings and shit like that, and it's coming back to bite you in the ass. So like that's why I've been talking to y'all for so many years about grounding yourself emotionally. A lot of people have excused their behavior because they were emotional or my feelings were hurt. And then when karma comes back to kick them in the ass, the first thing they think is that somebody is hexing them and somebody is doing something to them. But people choose to forget what they've done. Trust me, I know firsthand. I have seen people sit up and wish evil and ill on people, and then once that same thing starts happening to them, they cry victim. They don't know why this is happening to them, but they be low-key spiteful behind the scenes. It's a lot of that shit going on, man. But it's a lot of people right now who've had attacks sent on them for completely no reason, and that's being lifted off of them. You get to choose where you are in that. I don't know your life. I don't know none of y'all personally. So, don't take everything I say personally. Don't take nothing nobody say personally from people that don't know you personally. But what I'm telling you what I know. A lot of people have done fucked up shit, and they hid up under the veil of, oh, my feelings, or oh, I was angry, or oh, they didn't let me control them, or I'm just spiteful because I just like it. That's how some people are. And so you got to be careful when you're trying to rush in to save somebody, rush in to dive into their karma, do work for them and shit like that. Because a lot of people are getting things back that they have sent to others unwarrantedly. So it's a lot of that going on right now. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Judgment in the upright position. If you know you ain't really been fucking with nobody, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. See, people will think, and see, this is where you have to check yourself at. Because sometimes people will allow their pride and the lower aspect of their ego make them attack people. You know why? Emperor in reverse, because they don't have control of these people. There are some people who covertly want to control you, and when you don't allow them to, they will be vengeful towards you for no reason. Some people, those are the people who take other people's lives too serious. Want to control other people's lives, who they date, who they friends with, and shit like that. And then when stuff starts coming back around to them, they start getting paranoid. And when they get paranoid, they start attacking everybody. They start attacking any and everybody. These people don't know how to communicate. They're always in the energy of assumptions. You know what I'm saying? And when you assume, you make an ass out of me and yourself and everyone involved. And so with the Eight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, it's like action is being taken. Movement is happening. Eight of Pentacles right behind it. A lot of you guys are about to get valuable opportunities to build something, to build with others, or to build your dream. The Hangman here in the upright position. Some of the stuff you've been really meditating on is about to come into fruition. Or you're about to start like putting all the pieces together to get these things done. One of the hardest things about shadow work for some people is being like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that to them. Like, and this is a little bit over the top, but the punishment needs to fit the crime. Like, you can't punish somebody just because they don't want to be with you, just because they don't want to be friends with you, just because they didn't call you, just because they ain't like your comment, like little shit like that. People are overly, extremely sensitive, but at the same time desensitized to a lot of shit. A lot of people don't even have empathy, man. They run around screaming, I'm an empath, I'm an empath. But the shit they do don't scream empath at all. It don't even hint in empath. So we got to stop using that term lightly every time we feel something or somebody slighted us. Like, a lot of people be moving grimy, my nigga. Like, I've tapped into so many energies over these last 10 years, and I see how people be moving shady just because they upset or because they can't control you or because you're not being a tool for them. And it's a lot of stuff going on, and all of this shit was happening just under the scenes. A lot of people was just like skating by doing shady shit to people that ain't never even hurt them or never even intentionally hurt them, because sometimes people won't even have a conversation with you and be like, this is why I'm hurt by you, this is what's going on, this is, they just immediately go into vengeful energy without even having adult conversations. And then they're in this childish energy. When shit starts happening to them, they throw tantrums. It's just a lot of weirdo ass energy going on. You need to stay out of the way of that. It's not your job to parent anybody. It's not your job to reparent grown ass people. And I tell y'all that all the time, because a lot of the people that be low key stalking and lurking my channel, they are the ones that's doing that to y'all. They are the ones that's doing that to the collective. They stay in that adult temper tantrum energy and want people to coddle them in the middle of their turmoil that they have caused for themselves. Two of Swords in reverse with the Devil in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you guys are making, or have made the decision to be untied from that type of shit. All these heavy karmic ass lessons and shit, or always fixated on karmic people and karma in general. Like, one of the things that I have learned on my journey is fuck people's karma sometimes, man. Because when you get so fixated on what people are gonna get back, you put yourself in the line of fire. Let shit happen the way it's supposed to happen without you having to put your hand in it sometimes. Now, there are cases like molestation, pedophilia, child abuse, physical abuse, spiritual abuse, shit like that, where you do have to put your hand in it and stand your ground and switch shit around. But I'm talking about the specific individuals who are not spiritually mature. They're still wounded ass children, and they forget the trespassings that they have done on others while they're trying to bring karma down on everybody else around them. Well, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen to you? The best way to be petty, if you just have a need to be petty, is to snatch your energy back from people. You know how much it hurts when you snatch your energy back from people, when they know they was doing you wrong. When you snatch your energy back and you don't fall out and be and yelling and getting to texting 25 miles an hour and calling back and forth and all this and shit. You leave people to sit with themselves and figure out why you not even in their life no more, without you even having to say, well, I'm about to leave your life because you did A, B, and C. They already know they did A, B, and C, bro. Like, they already know. We're not in a time of explaining to adults what they do when they know what they do. We're not dealing with children. Although we are in a timeline where people are healing childhood wounds, the people who know how to reparent themselves and heal their childhood wounds are not the people that's out here throwing emotional temper tantrums, spiritual temper tantrums with others, trying to drag others, slander others. Like, these, the people who have done or who are still working through their childhood traumas and wounds, they are the ones that are trying to bring love and healing energy to the collective. They're the ones that's trying to link up with like minds who want to heal too. But you, in this process, it's a process of elimination. You are going to have to decide, Two of Swords in reverse, Devil in reverse, which people you are going to allow to be connected to you. Stop worrying about hurting people's feelings, man. We are adults. Like, at what point do you start to be the adult and be like, yo, I can't have my feelings hurt behind people personal choices for their life. And people who take your life personally will never understand that. They'll never understand that. They'll always find something with your life to be mad at you about that is not even affecting them. With the Two of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse, it's like you have made this conscious decision to remove yourself from people who are toxic. Maybe you guys connected in some way with the Eight of Wands. It was probably quick And then you started to see the slip. A lot of people's masks have fell off, and you get to see it. You get to see it in subtle ways. Like when they think they looking away from you and they're not. And you get to see like a shift. Because there's a lot of shapeshifters, agents out here right now. And you get to see their true nature when y'all not looking directly at each other sometimes. And sometimes you might get into an energy with these people where it's too chaotic to even look at them. It's too chaotic to even look in their eyes, because you can see the toxicity like dripping off of them and trying to like affect you. And it's not even about being weak. It's about being a strong spirit, so strong that you can identify when some shit gonna go sour, months, years, weeks before it even goes sour. And those be the moments, those be the defining moments where you have to sit with yourself and be like, yo, is it gonna be worth it 6 months from now, a year from now? A Queen of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You're dealing with a lot of spiteful ass women, or men who are spitefully in their feminine energy. This Queen of Wands in reverse is toxic as fuck. She has low self-esteem. She thinks everybody is out to compete with her when people ain't even paying attention to her. Like she's just always on a war path. But she's always the victim. Always the victim of her own actions. The Queen of Wands is about actions. So this is somebody who is always the victim of their own actions, but they try to portray it like somebody else did it to them. Seven of Cups in reverse with the Four of Swords in reverse. Now that this illusion is over, a lot of you guys need to come out of this restless energy. Now that the illusions are, the smoke has been cleared. Some of you guys are coming up out of spells that have been put on your generation. Some of you guys are coming out of spells that you have put on yourselves by affirmation, by words, by attitudes, by energy, whatever. It's just a breaking of a whole lot of confusion that's going on right now. And you're going to have to rest, okay? You're going to need to take a break. You're going to need to lay down for a fucking minute, for a couple of days for some of y'all. You got the Ace of Wands in the upright position. Yeah, with the Lovers in the upright. Your divine energy is trying to come in and restore you. You're about to be restored energetically. Your divine masculine energy, your divine feminine energy is now about to meet up to create a lot of balance in your mind, your thoughts, your actions. You're no longer going to want to be in this Ten of Swords energy. And the reason you were in this Ten of Swords energy is because the Seven of Wands in reverse, you didn't even have healthy boundaries set up. You don't owe nobody the sacredness of your privacy, your space, your home, your family. Like a lot of people, like I tell you, get too excited and then they start dishing out information that nobody really needs to know. Some of you guys need to work on boundaries. That's why you feel so betrayed, because you did not listen to your intuition. You was trying to be nice. You was trying to get along with the Knight of Cups here. But it's like we're in a different timeline, man. Now they got this thing where, and I was in a reading with somebody, I forget the person's name, but I was talking to them about how a lot of stuff that's being shipped, like in the masses, like those truckers that be driving those big rigs bringing supplies from the border and all these things, and what's the word, customs and shit is being held up. I need to find a way to share that video of the news thing that I saw as well. But you're about to see a lot of slowdown of resources coming in. This is why I've been telling y'all for so long to stock up on whatever you can, whenever you can. You're about to see a lot of grocery store shelves being bare, stores having limited supply of things. It's going to get to a point, like I told you in 220, that you can only get shit from Amazon. It's a lot of things going on to keep you in a scarce mindset and a scarce place in anyway. If you live in big cities, it don't even matter. It's about to be a lot of fucking changes, and they're happening while we're all arguing over Dave Chappelle, arguing over old girl who said her mom hair nappy, arguing over who got the best album, arguing over stupid shit. They want to keep us in chaotic energy so they can pass things that will hurt us, man, in the long run. And it's a daunting thing. It's very daunting, the visions I have that I don't even want to get into right now. But I'm telling you, we're not even eating food anymore. I don't give a fuck if you vegan or not, meat eater or not, vegetarian, whatever. We're not even eating food anymore, man. We're eating food like products. The United States food is banned in like 93 countries or some shit like that. Or 49, I can't remember the exact number. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I hope y'all got those heirloom seeds. I was telling you back in 2019 to get those heirloom seeds. Start making plans, man, because the population is a goal. Bottom line. And who's going to be well off? The so-called elite. The ones who run the systems. So if you know there's people you can trust, link with them. Just because they ain't got a lot of money, don't mean they don't got a lot of knowledge or resources. If you know people who practice holistic healing, know how to make some shit to get you right using herbs and different things like that, you need to get with those types of people. Don't look at money like the only defining factor that will give somebody worth, because the financial system is changing as well. So as these things change, we have to adjust our mindset. If you still out here fucked up in the head over a relationship and all you want to do is sit in your room and cast revenge all day, you gonna miss it. You're gonna miss the mark. And I have to reiterate this because a lot of people be wanting people to suffer because they cheated. Yes, cheating hurts. But if all they did was cheat and you ain't got nothing you can't get rid of and they ain't beat on you, let them go, honey. If you got old, outdated grudges, let that shit go too. It's time to shift our mindset, our perception. And a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to do that shit because they controlling, they overly emotional, they spiteful, they apathetic. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse with the Nine of Wands. This bitter bitch that's like still stuck in this energy, she's gonna drain herself. She's gonna tire herself out. He or she, they're gonna tire themselves out, like to the point when shit hits the fan, they're not even gonna have no energy. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Six of Wands in the upright. This the energy you need to be in right now. Making shit happen. This Six of Wands and this King of Wands in the upright lets me know you've been through a lot of battles, honey. And you have come back from this shit strong for a reason. This timeline that we in is the upcoming that has been coming for a while. A lot of y'all always talking about, oh, I'm breaking generational curses. I'm trying to break generational curses. Well, guess what? This is the culmination of this shit now. Eight of Cups in an upright position. And you going to have to move through it. Bottom line. temperance in reverse. Get balanced. I'm telling you, man, it's time to get balanced. It's time to really focus on what matters. Some of y'all single because ain't nobody strong enough to stand with you. If you upset because you're not in a relationship with somebody or a friendship with somebody or some shit like that, it's because y'all wasn't even on the same life path in some kind of way. One of y'all would have been the downfall in each other's journey. We got to think more intelligently, man. We got to be more spiritually intelligent in this shit. It's a lot more going on than what people want to fucking sit around and bitch about all day. And all the people who are well off, they don't have to worry about this. But it's us that's down here in this concrete jungle that we got to worry about this shit. It affects us more than anybody. So how we trying to snake each other when we trying to survive? Any little slight, I'm out, my nigga. Like, at this point, I'm out because I've seen too much. I'm too wise to sit around and play passive. I'm not passive aggressive. I'm not passive at all. I know a lot of shit. And I can't sit here and just spew love and light shit out all day when I know that we are approaching a very daunting time, and we have to prepare ourselves. We have to prepare our children. We have to prepare our minds and our bodies and shit to get right, so that we can sustain and withstand what's coming towards us. Whether you think this is fear mongering or not, click the fuck off. I only deal with warrior spirits. I only deal with people who know that there's more shit than what we can see going on. I don't have time to hold nobody's hand and all that shit. Y'all think I'm just over here with my thumb up my ass? I got my own loved ones, family members, and people that I give a fuck about too, that I have to prepare and talk to and counsel so that we can all be on one accord, so shit can be running smoothly. So I'm not just talking to be talking. This is real shit, man. So we got to make better decisions. We got to make better decisions. We got to be wiser. We got to get with people who know resources, who want to share resources, because you got a lot of selfish, greedy motherfuckers who can help and who can give resources that don't want to, because they don't want to feel some stupid way. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress in the upright position. I feel like with everything that's going around, Ashe, Four of Wands in the upright, you're going to flourish through these things. I tweeted about 4 o'clock this morning. I was up to like 5, 6 o'clock this morning, filling orders. I'm getting to everybody. Please and thank you for your patience. I'm getting to everybody. But, and I was just watching a lot of things, and just reading a lot of shit as I was going along. And it's like, you got to get a compound together. With the Four of Wands, it speaks of home, stability, harmony. Empress in the upright, you can create a stable foundation for you and yours. One that is going to flourish. But what needs to happen is this this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody got to slow down and get up out their fucking head with the Eight of Swords. Somebody is always over worrying about shit that don't matter. They think more than they take action. It's like there has to be a shift. And there's already a shift coming. There's a shift approach right now. We're in the midst of the shift, but what's going to happen is each individual is going to see the shift in their own light, in their own way. Like, everybody, we're in the shift, but everybody is going to come online to the shift in their lives in a different way than the next person will. Don't have no emotionally immature people on your team at this time, bro. they're going to be a liability, a burden. They will make your foundation crumble. I'm telling you right now. If you have people who just jump to conclusions, who are not solid and wise, they will make your empire crumble. Hold on, y'all. Let me go check my beans. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah, so I'm making some black beans, like some taco beans, but they're black beans with some Mexican rice, some chips, and some salsa verde. So I'm gonna be running back and forth to check to make sure my shit don't burn. But anyway, so yeah, y'all, like we really gotta be mindful at this time, and you can't be dealing with any emotionally manipulative people right now. There needs to be clear boundaries set. There needs to be clear communication. There needs to be patience with others. We're also on a timeline where people just microwave generation. I want everything right now. I want it right now. And if it's not right now, then I got a problem. Then I got beef. Then I got, like, it's a lot of shit that I just feel like needs to be purged out of our systems before we can even start to work with each other. How are we gonna work with each other if everybody in their feelings with assumptions and paranoia and think the next person trying to snake them or the next person fake, but I want to keep them around because they benefit in this way? Like, we really got to be clear of our intentions and what we're trying to build, or our empires will crumble. You better start your vlogs now. You better start your little whatever you got to start right now to be able to communicate, because they're going to strip away our means of communication. There is going to be internet downages where we're not even going to be able to use the internet. I'm telling you, all the little tests they be doing, like shutting certain social media platforms down and stuff. All these things are psyops. These are tests to see how people are going to react. So we got to start writing phone numbers down again, writing addresses down again, remembering shit, remembering phone numbers. Remember when you was coming up in the 90s before cell phones was really popping like that? We knew people's phone number by heart. We got to get back to doing that. There's so much shit that's happening, man, that's been being planned for years now, and it's now all starting to unfold. It's all starting to be revealed. And people want to live in la la land because they feelings get hurt and they get uncomfortable when somebody speak about some real shit that's gonna happen. That's on them. I still remember my old phone number too from when I was little, busy. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, like, It ain't about to be all pretty. If you know you slighted people that you could literally trust that was in your corner, a lot of, see, this is the delusional part with that 7 of Cups. A lot of people had people in their life that they could trust, had good people, but they were so selfish and needy and me, and apathetic that they couldn't even see that the people that were put there was put there to love them, put there to support them, help them, speak life into them. Some people are so toxic that they betray the very people that the divine has sent to love on them, that has sent to be good to them. And I'm talking about betrayal, like purposely doing things to slight you, not being unavailable because you're doing your own thing and you living your own adult life. I'm talking about slighting people by hurting them and shit like that. Like, there's a lot of people that don't understand certain shit. Like, we can't think that everybody was raised like us. You know why a lot of people be like, oh, that sign is like this, that sign is like that. But I've dealt with a high vibrational this zodiac. I dealt with a low vibe. It be motherfuckers' mental health, man. A lot of people be mentally unstable. I'm not talking about mental illness where you need, like, where it's out of your control. I'm talking about mental instability where they like purposely choose. They wake up and choose violence every day, or deceit, or covert narcissistic people. That's a lot of the shit people don't even be knowing's going on right now. That's a lot of covert narcissistic people. But they show up as empaths. You know there's empathic narcissists too. How the fuck you think a narcissist know how to mirror you? How you think a sociopath know how to mirror you and be what they think you want to see? And then they mask slips off and you like, oh my God, you changed. No, they was always like that, honey. And they have been placed in this paradigm, this timeline, as distractions, so we can't raise the vibration of the planet. They have been put here to cause mistrust amongst people who have kind hearts. Everybody make mistakes. But when you keep doing the same toxic shit over and over and over to different groups of people, how come you keep seeing people fall out for the same reason with different people? They fall out with their boyfriend for the same reason they fell out with their friends. It's something wrong with them. And with the 7 of Wands, you need to know that at any moment, you have the right and responsibility to withdraw your energy from anybody. Stop thinking that just because you share energy with somebody that they own parts of you. Motherfuckers don't own parts of your energy. If you don't want to give it, you don't have to give it. You don't have to do energetic transactions with people who are fucking toxic and sick in the head. You ever heard of a functioning crackhead or a functioning alcoholic? Well, there are functioning weirdos who know how to go to work and act the part, which means they know how to show up in your life and act the part. Mirror the qualities in you that you like. And then they also know how to let that die when they're ready to strike. So you can't just be out here all willy-nilly being vulnerable with everybody. I know it sounds good. Oh, I'm just nice to everybody. No, the fuck you're not. And the moment a motherfucking mask slips, that's when you know it's time to pull back. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. When they mask slips off, pull back. Stop going off of what you wish they would be. Go off of the reality of what your soul is telling you, your spirit telling you, your intuition is telling you. 6 of Swords in the upright position at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's some clarity coming in. You're going to move through. Yes, Ashe. 6 of Swords in the upright. 2 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position with the Hierophant in the upright position. The divine beings who are literally out here trying to, you know, keep everything in a good vibration, I feel like they're going to be fine with the Six of Swords. You're going to be able to move through this. You're going to plan accurately to where you can move through this. Your only juggling will be with the with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is where you want to build your foundation, where you want to set up shop, what you want to invest in, because it's time to invest in something. You got the Hierophant in the upright position, so this is like the divine shining on you. Like, okay, talk to me. Tell me what you need. One thing that we have to get used to doing is talking to the divine in you. Yea are God's. It's in your Bible. So it's like we have to say what we need. The divine is listening, allowing us to bring these things, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, into fruition. If you worried about some shit, if you need some stability, you need some type of foundation, it's coming in. Six of Swords, you moving right into abundance and stability. Page of Cups in reverse. Don't accept no apologies right now. Put it off. Put it off till November. But even be sketchy then, because it's going to be all these fucking holiday vibes and shit going around. Motherfuckers going to be, oh, happy Thanksgiving, and they way back into some old toxic energy with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's like, be careful who you are communicating with right now, what emotions you're exchanging with people right now. Because I'm telling you what I know. A lot of people sitting back and watching how you move now. They're watching you. Oh, they acting different. Oh, they this way. And they want to rush in as this Knight of Swords to test your gangster. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse. They want to rush in. They want conflict. They want to say some snarky shit. They want to act all nice with the Page of Cups in reverse, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this a motherfucker that'll get you on the phone. Under the text, they'll text you some loving shit. Then they get you on the phone and start talking crazy and weird to you with the King of Swords in reverse. They might even want to argue with the Knight of Swords. They just got a bone to pick with you. Bones from years ago. Bones that they carried to you. Now they want to pick them with you. Fuck that. Let them pick them bones by themselves. Nine of Cups, cuz. You in the energy of abundance. Don't you dare come up off this throne to go and argue with a King of Swords in reverse. This person ain't even honest. The King of Swords in reverse is mean, cold-hearted. They say little weird ass shit to you to try to get you down, or try to make you feel insecure. Somebody want to get on the phone with you just to make you feel insecure about your plans and your life and who you've become, how you rose from the ashes, how you have brought yourself back to life after this Ten of Swords. They thought it was an impending death on you that they had tried to bring on to you. Now they want to come rushing in and argue and fight with you and talk shit to you for not arguing and fighting with them. This person is fucking delusional. You don't want to get into a conversation with the King of Swords in reverse. You just don't. You could be going through something traumatic and they'll dig the dagger in deeper and be like, that's why your mama died. They'll say some weirdo shit like that. Like, we don't have time to move like that anymore. And we don't even have time to subject ourselves to that shit. We have to be accountable for where we place our energy and what we allow to be in our space. The King of Swords in reverse, the type of person that he'd be like, well, that's why your life messed up because you ain't with me, or that's why you ugly, or that's why you fat, or some weirdo shit just because you don't want to accept the apology. Page of Cups in reverse. So then why did they even call you in the first place? Why did they even reach out to you in the first place if they was going to sit on the phone and be ugly with you? Like, right now, it's not the time for this. It's just coming in and throw you off track, to shake you up, to make you forget all the shit and knowledge you've accumulated to this point. They hate the truth. King of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Swords. As soon as you get to saying some real shit, oh, they about to bring out the claws and the fangs now. Soon as you say some real shit, like the pull their card, like this is why I'm like this with you. This is why I cut you off. This is why I don't call you back or whatever. They gonna start saying some really low balling shit. Whatever they think that is an insecurity, you could have expressed to this person some abuse you experienced as a child. This is the type of motherfucker that'll use that as a way to hurt you because you don't want to engage with them anymore. I'm telling you. So if motherfuckers is resurfacing trying to say some shit, you already in the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles energy. You don't even need them anyway. You don't even need their apology. You've already forgiven them and letting them go. And that's what happens sometimes when you forgive people, sometimes silently to yourself, they start to reap their karma. And then they start to rush back to you, Knight of Swords, King of Swords in reverse with lies and manipulation about why they did to you what they did to you. And, oh, I'm so proud of you, and da-da-da-da-da. And then as soon as you be like, oh, well, no, I don't want to see you, or I don't want to link, or I don't want to talk, and you hang up, they'll spew some evil shit through a text. They'll leave an evil, negative-ass voicemail. Somebody I'm hearing with this Page of Cups in reverse and this King of Swords in reverse, somebody just want to get in your ear so that they can say something to shake your faith. Wheel of Fortune in reverse to make you feel like shit ain't gonna go right for you. For some of you guys, it's the government. For some of you guys, these are exes. These are toxic friends that was always out to come at you anyway. You gotta be mindful, man. This tarot shit be going deeper than just friends and lovers. We talking about the world right now. What's going on in the climate of the world? But with the Nine of Cups is letting me know that, like, even with all this shit going on, there's some type of blessing that's going to happen for you, is what I'm hearing. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm telling you, stay away from these disorganized ass people. And I don't mean organized like in the way that you may think. I mean organized with their energy. The Pentacles does represent money, but it also represents energy, tangible things. Like, stay away from people who are in a lack mindset. These are people who don't want to see your healthy change, but see the results, Nine of Cups, of your healthy change. So they want to rush in, Knight of Swords, and make you feel like all your hard work didn't even amount to nothing. Like, they want to come in and make you feel like you ain't done nothing. These are the phony friends that pretend like they don't see you hustling, that pretend like they don't see you grinding and healing and trying to do better. They want to make you feel like what you have been doing does not work. It hasn't worked. They do that by the Three of Swords energy. Try to break you. But the Five of Swords is in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. They can't break you. Whatever they thought they had over you with this Three of Swords and Three of Pentacles in reverse was a short-lived victory, beloved. And you ain't even worried about it. You ain't even in your head about it with the Nine of Swords in reverse. You like, man, okay, maybe you got one over on me, but that shit ain't lasting no more. It's a wrap for it. Magician in the upright. You done got your power back. You know where you stand. Maybe some of y'all done tapped into some new healing practice, or you've been doing some shit, you know what I'm saying, esoterically, metaphysically, or whatever, that's been working for you. Stay in that energy. Don't address this. Knight of Cups right behind it. It's time to move in love. Love what you do. Some of y'all forgot your passion of being a creator, being that manifester in your life, and working in conjunction with the most high energy. You getting back to that. With the Death in reverse, you're dealing with a lot of people that don't like change, man. And it ain't even change they don't like. They don't like your change. Yeah, they don't. You know why? Because the Three of Wands in reverse with the World in reverse, they wanted to keep you in some type of unsuccessful cycle that only benefited them. But you're showing up here as the Four of Cups in reverse. Your energy is like, man, later for that. I'm not even worried about that. I'm not paying attention to that. King of Cups in the upright position, you holding back. It's like some of y'all used to deal with people that knew how to pull on your heartstrings. They can't pull on your heartstrings no more. You too solid. You too emotionally stoic. And then with the Hermit in reverse and the Hangman in the upright, you've learned too much. You're too wise now. With the Six of Cups, it's like the shit that happened in your past, the stuff that broke you as a child. You're wise enough now to spot that coming from the enemy or anybody that's just like trying to keep you down. Even if you've been the one to keep yourself down, you learning how to grow and mature through that. You're facing your fears. You're facing these childhood traumas and things like that. And it's putting you in a better position with the Two of Wands because now you can see a new world. Now you can see a new way out. And with this Knight of Wands, you're going to take it. Take it, beloved. Take this new way out. Please. Yeah, please. Right behind it. Ten of Wands in reverse. Take this new way out. You don't have to carry all that shit on you no more. Some people only ain't happy because they hold on to shit too much, man. They hold on to grudges. They hold on to envy. They hold on to pain. Like, at what point do you let go so you can grow and glow? Y'all know this my song, man. And when you stay in this type of energy, you become the fool in reverse. You're afraid to take a chance on yourself. You're afraid to live. Thank you for the super chat, beloved. I appreciate you. You're afraid to live, man. But you got the Ace of Pentacles coming out in the upright position. And this is like the gods and the goddesses is like, yo, I see you've been trying. I think the thing that's coming in for you, a lot of you guys, is compassion from like the ethers though. Like, yeah, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Because some of you guys have been in this Ten of Pentacles in reverse energy for so long, like at odds with your family, at odds with like the community around you, work, friends and shit like that. Some of y'all done had to like cut family off is what I'm hearing. And it's just been so heavy. And I feel like for some of you guys, you may have been like holding it in. Trying to like move through it with the Strength card and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And as you've been trying to move through the shit that you probably don't even talk about, you got these Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups people around you. Very immature people who like don't understand why you didn't show up to the barbecue. Don't understand why you didn't come out your room all day or some shit. Or don't understand why you didn't go to brunch with everybody. They don't even know that you healing from shit. They don't even know. That's why I be telling you, you don't really know people. Like, we got to stop with the that's my friend, I know them shit all the time. You don't. Until you know what somebody been through and where they coming from, you won't even know how to deal with people really. And just because you in this Five of Pentacles in reverse energy, like you stronger and you wiser, that does not mean that people can like abuse your strength. Some of y'all, I'm hearing some of y'all had to stop talking to your own mothers or your own like cousins or grandparents or some shit, sisters, brothers. Like some of y'all with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, y'all done had to like really let go of a lot of shit that really made up who you are. Who you were. Thank you, Spirit. But with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, nobody don't even get it. They don't even get it, bro. They don't even get it. But guess what? The divine get it. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. And with this Two of Cups coming out in the upright, it's like you are one with the divine right now. So you going to get a lot of gifts and abundance and stability regardless of what's going on around you. And with this Four of Pentacles in reverse and this Ace of Swords in reverse with the Tower, man, this was a harsh release for you guys. For some of you guys, you probably emotional about what you had to let go. Some of y'all had to let go mistreatment that happened to you or your children or your siblings or some shit. Some of y'all had to let it go because people were not being honest about the role they played in shit with the Ace of Swords in reverse. And it was like it was an exhausting battle here with the Tower. Thank you for the super chat, beloved. I appreciate you. And I feel a little emotional for somebody because the Ten of Cups is in reverse. So this was definitely like family in some kind of way. Something that would make a normal person happy, you had to let go of. Something that everybody made around you had grew up in, you had to like deal with the opposite. But you got the Justice card in the upright position, so it's like you gonna be all right. Things are gonna be made whole again. The thing is with the Star in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you gotta pull back, beloved, so you can do some deeper healing. Yeah, Five of Cups, there's a deeper level of healing that you need to go through. Yeah, with the Moon in reverse, it's something personal that you gotta face, own up to, clear out, do the work on. It's not a fucking game. It's not pictures for Instagram. It's not a fucking status for Facebook or Twitter. This is something that is so deep for somebody that they really gotta do. And it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you might have to dig up some shit. Yeah. You might have to dig up some shit that was done by somebody that was older and wiser than you and supposed to be maybe in charge of you. You might have to dig up some shit for that. You might have to go back and revisit some things. Some painful things. But it's all part of the process is what I'm hearing. You got the Three of Cups in the upright position, and once you do it, I feel like things will be made straight. Somebody got to confront something or someone from their childhood, a parent or someone that was supposed to be a protector of you. Somebody may have to confront something like that. And then with the Three of Cups in the upright, that's going to break open some type of emotional bondage or blockage that you've had. And it's going to allow you to be free. Celebrate life again. This is for somebody specific. Okay, I'm being told to move on. Damn. Damn, me. I know, right? All right, Spirit. What now? Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's move on, gang. I remember when I was super younger, like in my teenage years, my best friend, we would always be doing stuff and talking, and I'd be like, all right, come on, gang. And she'd be like, you always say gang, and it's just us two. I don't know why I just thought about that, but she used to always tease me for that because I was like, all right, let's go, gang. She'd be like, girl, it is just us two. So maybe even then, I knew my guys was with me because I felt like it was a lot of us, man. Like, let's go, gang. She's like, it's just us two. You always say gang. It's just two of y'all. You always saying gang. Like, let's go, gang. All right, guys. Wow, bottom of the deck, you have the staff, stability in the upright position. And remember, you had the ace of staffs earlier, and I was telling you, like, things are about to get better. Okay. Okay, this card says stability. Don't let a temporary diversion from your path stop you. You're back on track, so keep going. Be firm in your convictions and commitments. Don't let others divert you from your truth and beliefs. You've come a long way, so don't give up. Keep going. You're almost there. Yes! Six of Swords. I'm telling you, you are on the path. You're almost there, man. And everybody's almost there is different. Everybody's almost to where they need to be at this point. I'm telling you, with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you just gotta push yourself a little bit more. Just give yourself like a few more pushes, man. Please, like, I'm telling you, go. Go with this new energy. Some of you may be fighting it because it's unfamiliar. And you like familiarity. But sometimes you gotta let familiarity go so that the new life that you're supposed to breathe in can come. And then you're gonna be so glad you did. You got Wand, Intention at the bottom of the deck. Let's read this one, guys. This card says, decide what it is you really want. Make your intentions clear. Focus on your visions. Practice concentration. Make a decision and focus on the outcome you desire. Craft your own wand. Use intentions with harm to none. Beware of the intentions of others. Like I'm telling you right now, do not allow anybody to come back in and try to manipulate you in any way. But be clear with your intentions, your motives, your communication, everything right now, because it's like it's down to the wire right now. Like we don't got no more time for miscommunications and bullshit. Like I'm telling you, be clear. What's right after it? Clearance. Broomstick. Let's read this one. This card says, stale energies are preventing you from receiving and moving forward. Time for a spring cleaning. Only keep around you that which makes you feel positive. Meditate and pray to clear your mind. Clean up your act. Purify your thoughts and actions. Bro, wasn't we just talking about that earlier with the judgment? Like, yo, you got to pick which side you're going to be on. Be clear with your actions. Your thoughts, purify your thoughts. Like all that evil eye, unnecessary evil eye shit, you got to be able to control that shit. Because for one, it's a lot of shit on these devices and these apps and these phones that make you feel some type of way, I'm telling you. And then when you get on social media, that shit just heightens and you, like, I'm telling you, some people just default is evil eye. Some people's default is evil eye. So they don't know how to purify their thoughts. Every time they see somebody doing something, they got to find a trigger in it, a fault in it, something in it. They can't just let people be. That's another form of fucking evil eye. Seeing people living their own journey and trying to make it, and then you looking at them gossiping in your own fucking mind. Some people so fucking delusional, they gossip with themselves about you. This motherfucker smiling and laughing and da-da-da-da-da. Like all that shit, that bad mind shit, that shit needs to dissolve like right this second, because that shit is not going to get you what you want. It's not going to get you where you need to be. And I'm telling you, these the way they have been doing all these things now, man. That phone got some people pure thoughts in a chokehold. Some people can't even think of pure thought for somebody else. They can't even compliment somebody else. They got an impure thought interceding. As soon as they about to say something good to somebody, oh, I ain't gonna say that because that bitch or that nigga, like they don't even know. That's just their default, man. But you can't be like them. You can't be like the others, man. You just cannot. You got a higher purpose, a higher call. There's other shit you got to be doing with your thoughts. Motherfuckers can manifest some negative shit in seconds, but it'll take them months, weeks, and years to manifest anything positive in their life, because the negative, the disgusting energy feels more powerful, more enticing, more exciting. The good just feel boring when you just manifesting peace in your life. Yeah, it's peaceful, it's quiet, but it's something missing. Because motherfuckers can't live without drama. You gotta stay far away from that. With the broomstick, yeah, clear that out. If it's you, clear it out your energy. If it's the people around you, don't indulge. Clear them out your space. Don't even invite them to the crib. They're gonna come in turning their nose up about everything. Just because they feel insecure about some shit. Or left out of some shit. You know, motherfucker take being left out is you hating them or da 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 da. No, it's that person's energy. You got altar coming out next, dedication. I'm telling you, get on your spiritual shit. Dive deeper into that shit at this time. It's what's gonna help you have like a force field around you. If you work a big busy schedule and you can't be sitting and you don't cook all the time, so you can't be sitting food out on the altar for your ancestors, at least set water out for them. At least buy whole fruits and sit those out on the altar, because they can sit there for a minute and ferment and they can feast on that and have the water. At least light a white candle, something. Like, you got to be dedicated some time to the altar. And I know it gets busy and hectic and we all can fall off at times, but it's something that's going on in that energy where you need to have that shit straight, because it's a fortitude for you at this point with the chalice and the fulfillment. Let's read this one. This card says you've been dabbling in various lifestyle choices, Choose one that will serve you well and stick to it. Dedicate in your house or garden or garden. I can't even talk. Or garden an altar to that which you are spiritually aligned. Focus will bring desired results. Yes, you have to have a sacred space for your good intentions and good ideas and loving energy. It has to have a focal point at this time. Because with all the doubt that's flying around in the airwaves and then online and in your lives and in the shit you're clearing out, there has to be some type of sacred space in your life. It has to be. And sacred means not everybody get their hands on it. Everybody ain't touching it, seeing it, putting shit on it. Like, you have to have something and somewhere to place this positive energy, so it could be like a fucking battery or like a solar panel. Like a solar panel, bringing shit in from the ethers down into the physical so that you can manifest what the fuck you need right away, so you can get the fuck out the way. With the moon cycles at the bottom of the deck, the moon cycles, you need to look those up. They're going to be very important for things that you're trying to bring in. With the earth grounding, yeah, it's going to bring things in down to the physical, to the earth for you. You're going to pull things. The moon is up in the ethers. You're going to pull shit down from there and bring it into here to make things grow, come to fruition. This is a field on here, a farm in this motherfucker, and shit is growing from it. So some of y'all might be moving to a farm. Or a farm-like atmosphere with that Six of Swords and this Earth card. You need to be in fertile grounds. With the moon here, this is a deep needing. Because with the cycles here, you need to be prepared and grounded for all the cycles that's going to be coming in. Fire, passion. Yes. Let's read this one. This card says, work with the element of fire to eliminate negative thoughts and behaviors. Imagine etheric flames raging and consuming any darkness that lies within. Your fear of fire stems from a past life. Your renewed passion invokes the love you have been waiting for. Yeah, like I'm saying, clear everything out. If you smoking out your house with sage, incense, Palo Santo, balance that shit out. You know what I'm saying? With some good smoke. Maybe light you some frankincense if you can. But and make, like I said, with that candle on that altar, that fire brings in manifestations faster. That's why us practitioners use a lot of candles and shit like that. Fire, it brings shit in quicker to you. But you gotta have pure intentions when you going into that shit. Pure intentions make shit manifest quick than a motherfucker, man. Quick. With fire and this earth energy with the grounding here and at the altar with the chalice, I'm telling you, a glass of water, a candle, some earth elements. You need to have all the elements on your altar. Fire, earth, water, air. If you need air, get a feather. Like I always tell you, them feathers going to be coming for you. Pick a nice one up. The fire is your candle. The water is that nice goblet, that clear goblet of water that you keep on that altar. And that candle is the fire, that flame. With the earth, you can get some sand, or you can go to a bank and dig up some dirt at the bank, okay? And put that shit on your altar so you can have an abundant, flourishing altar. If you want some money and some life coming in, go to a bank. And you go cashing your check, whatever. If you just drive up to that motherfucker, you get your ass a little bag, you put some of that dirt in that motherfucker from the bank and sit that shit on your altar for the earth. And watch how you flourish in your home and your life and shit like that. That's just a little tip. But you don't gotta do what I say. But you need that fire, earth, water, and air on your altar at all times. All right, let's move on. You got awakening. And this came out in reverse. Stop fighting. Stop fighting what you being awakened to. And some of the things you being awakened to, that you could be fighting in certain habits and shit in your life that don't really fit to this evolution that you're going through. So you gotta come aware to this. Come online to these things. Don't fight back anymore. Like, I'm talking about the things that are gonna grow you, heal you, empower you. And empower you, I mean, like, the gifts you already got, they gonna get doper, like harder, like more heightened. All right, let's read this one. This card says, this is a time of new growth, a good time to purify your thoughts. There again. Actions and diet. This is a great time to seed fresh ideas. Become in tune with your body's cycles. Dream big. Draw your maiden aspect of the triple goddess. Wake up. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Purify your thoughts. And for some of you guys, if you tend to overthink, that's going to be one of your biggest battles. If you tend to overthink about everything, every little thing, oh, they didn't put an emoji, they didn't rub my shoulder, they, like, if you tend to overthink about little shit like that, or you tend to internalize everything that you read and see and hear, you're going to have a hard time with purifying your thoughts, man. Because you already got some little toxic ass thing embedded in your mind to scrupulate everything and find the negative in everything. So it's going to be hard for people like this to purify their thoughts. And that's one of the things they got to awaken to, is learning how to purify their thoughts, man. Because some people be their own hex. They thoughts be their own hex. They thoughts be their own juju. Like, that be the problem. Sometimes it ain't even the people around it. It be their own thoughts. And maybe they grew up and was conditioned in that way. Or maybe circumstances happen. Whatever the fuck happened, it ain't your problem. But the bottom line is people need to learn how to purify their thoughts at this time. Get all that negative gook and all that bullshit out, because there's a rebirth happening. And this new shell that you about to be in don't want to carry that. Do anybody really want to be in sadness and sorrow and negative energy all day? Like, that shit'll fucking age you, harden your heart, darken your glow. Like, you just be looking miserable all the time. It's one thing to not be plastic smile all day, but it's one thing that when your aura just look negative all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just time to heal all the aspects of us. And if you ain't fucking with me to heal, don't fuck with me at all. Like I'm on this page right now where I don't have time to keep regressing and digressing. Every time you stop your journey to go back and try to pull somebody forward or prove to somebody that your healing journey don't leave them out, you lose momentum. You got to get with like-minded individuals. Everybody ain't going to be on the same portion of their journey as you, but you can't just go all the way back to square one, to where you too busy proving and arguing and consoling and coddling and that you can't even get on your own shit. That's when you know you need to, like, move forward. All right, let's pull from the Divine Animal Oracle. Thank you, Victoria. Let's pull from this one real quick. Oh, you're on here. Hey, sis. Okay. Yes, they are so pretty. You're right. Okay. I just got these today, gang. So y'all already know. I save all my new decks for y'all. I just got these today. So this is the first time I'm using them. I could not wait. So we all getting fresh energy, gang. Okay. Two came out. I'm going to read them. Okay, the first card you guys got was number 42, which breaks down to the 6. Happiness Dolphin. Yes. Oh my God. I'm telling you, even amongst the chaos, I feel like some of you guys are going to find some source of happiness, and you need to open that up, expand that. This card says, Happiness is not a continuous state, although it is a worthy feeling to seek. Know what makes you happy and do more of this. Happiness has everything to do with your reaction to life rather than what happens to you from outside sources. Oh my goodness. If you place your happiness solely in the hands of other people, then you will be disappointed. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm telling you. You gotta live for you right now. Do the things, man. Do all the things. Do all the things right now, man. You have to. You can, like, people are an asset, yeah, people are an asset to your happiness. But the happiness has to be cultivated in the first place for you to even know it's there. Cultivate that happiness within you. And if somebody comes in your life and they add to that happiness, cool. But do not surround your whole happiness and life and energy and day and the mood around what other people are doing and how other people show up for you. Because a lot of people could be having a lot of abundance and happiness in their lives, and then just because somebody didn't say, hey babe, good morning in a text, then all of a sudden they whole day is not happy. like like little shit like that. Don't let those little things be the thieves of your joy. Don't compare your journey to others, because that's also a thief of joy. Like, now is the time to build your own happiness. All right, let's read the next one, guys. This one is number 43, which breaks down to 7. Creation, snake. Let's read this one. This card says, it is time to shed your skin and try something new. Creation is your birthright. You must understand that to remain stagnant means atrophy. So do not fear your own creative flow. If you have a physical ailment, healing will occur. Ashe. You are capable of big transformation. If you haven't begun, begin. Man, start. Start now. Like, what? Even if you feel like you fell off on your some of your regimens and things that you normally do that make you feel at tip top shape, pick some of them back up. Like, start where you are. It says if you have a health ailment, you will heal. You're going to be healing yourself on so many levels. Don't just think of ailments as physical. There's so many things that you're going to be healing and fixing in your life right now. Okay. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, you have horse, freedom. Let's read this one. This was number 24, which also breaks down to number 6. This card says, to truly be free, we must learn true independence. Trust yourself, as listening to people who may have other agendas is not the way to make good, clear decisions. Individuation from our parents is a natural process, although it is often fought with difficulty on both sides. Your true power resides in your your ability to always know you have a choice and it is yours to make. That 2 of Swords in reverse earlier. Make the choice. Freedom. It's time to free yourself up in so many ways, man. And it's so funny because when I first looked at this card, I thought it said house, but when I looked at it twice, it said horse. And so, like, some of you guys are going to be finding freedom, like, in your stability. But this horse is all about action. Horses are very active, You can't keep a horse just tied up like that for too long. So it's time to free yourself, man, on so many levels. It says, trust yourself, as listening to people who may have other agendas is not the way to make good, clear decisions. I'm telling you, a lot of messages tonight is talking about don't listen to the plans that other people have for your life. You have to do what's true to you. There may be a lot of people coming towards you with hidden agendas, but they got these beautiful smiles and this fake ass aura. You got to be wise at this time, guys. I'm telling you, because you could be, there's so many hidden agendas going on in the world right now. People can't keep up. Every time you look up, there's some cause to fight, something to be mad about, some agenda, something. It's like at this time, no. Shout out to All Eyes on Me. Okay, so now we're going to get into the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. Okay. You got number 18, mask. This is crazy. It says Jumbi, mask, number 18. And remember I was telling you earlier that people's masks are going to be slipping? This is what's going on right now. And the 18 breaking down to the number 9 is like the beginning of this change. This card says, show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and blessings. If you are wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to others and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting. Be you. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a projection of your own. Wow. Goddess declaration, I am willing to remove the mask. So some of y'all been keeping up like fake personas to get along. Like, you know, but this is saying, like I said earlier, a lot of people who've been wearing masks are going to come off around you. You're going to see people's true intentions and where their heart lies with you and where yours lies with them. And if you feel like you got to wear a mask and not be your true self around people so that they don't feel uncomfortable, then they're not your people. Like, I already know I'm not for everybody. I cuss, I drink, I smoke, I talk shit, you know, and that's not for everybody. But I'm not going to wear a mask and pretend like this is not who I am just so people will want to flock to me and be around me. Fuck that. If you resonate with me, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. But at this point, we have to just be authentically ourselves and not keep up some type of appearance. A lot of people keep up appearances and don't even be happy with the people they're appearing with. The next card you guys got coming out is number 35, Queen Nandi, Intuition. HP, Intuition. This card says, what is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, center of your forehead, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? Then follow your first instinct. The Creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, signs, and coincidences are divine guidance. Slow down. Go for a walking meditation. Be present with nature and pay attention. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. Goddess dedication. I am knowing. Yes, HP. It's time for a retreat. It's time to get serious with yourself. It's one thing to know that you're a high priestess and that you have divine knowledge and gifts and things of that nature, but when you don't put those things into action and you don't take time to hone these gifts and tap into the vibrations, you feel like you're lacking. You feel stagnant in some areas. You feel imbalanced. It's time to get serious about your gifts because they're going to be needed in the upcoming cycles. So, this card says slow down. Go for a walk in meditation. Be present with nature. Pay attention. It's talking about you need to like power down. You know, there's a lot of people who say that like certain techniques are pseudo, but I'm telling you, when I walk barefoot on the grass or cement, I definitely feel more grounded, feel recharged. I like to spend a lot of my time in silence. That helps me recharge. Like, you have to find what works for you. And it's time to do that. All right, let's move on. I love this deck. The images are so beautiful. Okay. Yeah, silence soothes my soul too. Like the need to not feel like I have to express anything or explain anything or talk about anything sometimes just feels so freeing. Like I love to just like sit there sometimes and just be quiet, and I could be reading something or whatever I'm doing in that space. The silence is just like a compliment to whatever I'm doing. I just love it. Thank you, beloved. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Okay, so from the Kipper, we got the Great Fortune in the upright position with the distant horizons in reverse. I feel like whatever is going to bring you happiness and fortune into your life, it's like not even far away. At the bottom of the deck, you have the privileged lady in the upright position. Some of you guys are about to be doing so well. Congratulations on whatever it is that's coming in the near future here. That's going to be very divine in your life. It's going to put you in that rightful space, like with the privileged lady. Like, I just see somebody kind of like, maybe you go to the store and somebody pay for some groceries and accidentally leave them on the counter, and then the person's like, you want to take this, and you just be like, okay. Or you go to a restaurant to pick up a to-go order and they got some like extra pastries. They're gonna be like, oh, you want these? We don't want to throw them out, they're still good. Like, it's gonna be little things like that. Or like, you may go to pay a bill and it's less than you even thought it was going to be, and you was like, hold up, didn't last week the bill say this? And then you go to pay the bill and it's like $100 off. That you like, it's going to be like crazy things like that that's coming in for you guys. You can be like, oh my God, like, it's just gonna be like um instant moments of like fortune. Like, I just see somebody like getting things they didn't even expect. With the privileged lady, adding to this is just like you get comped and you didn't even ask to. You get on a flight and you get moved up to first class because of some random reason. It's like shit like that is about to start happening to you. Bottom of the deck is the false person. Yeah, be mindful, because right behind the false person is sudden wealth. I'm telling you, things are going to start to get good for you, and you're going to have people who never even pour love and support into you coming around because you're doing better in life. Like, you just look better, you feel better, you're glowing. You're shedding all of that protective weight that you were holding on to because it came with the baggage of what you had experienced, the traumatic weight. Like, people be like talking shit about people who gain weight. I don't, because I feel like it's some spiritual shit behind that sometimes. It's like you about to just start seeing a turnaround in your life. With the high honor and reverse and the expectation and the upright, I feel like people who didn't even hold you in high regards is expecting some type of payoff from what you have worked hard by yourself to get, to be, to fight, to move through. People who ain't even really support you like that gonna be looking like, well, somehow your shit gotta benefit me, even though I never believed in you, with the high honor and reverse. Because you know, motherfuckers who don't really believe in you, they'll just kind of like hang around and do the bare minimum just in case. With the thoughts in reverse, spirit, like, don't even worry about them, honey. Nope. Yep. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. With the thoughts in reverse, toil and labor in reverse, and the thief in reverse. Spirit, like, don't even worry about that. That can't be the thing that steals your joy. They can't take anything from you. You are highly protected at this time with the courthouse and the upright. Spiritual justice is on your side. The spiritual courts is on your side at this time, beloved. Because when you was the privileged lady in the past, you probably just gave to people, was kind to people. Even though with the journey in reverse, they wasn't even on the same page as you. They wasn't even in the same lifestyle as you. They didn't even have the same heart with you. With the courtship in reverse, they didn't even really care about you. And you was probably still kind and like passive and giving to people who didn't even, with the courtship in reverse, didn't even care about you. And I know that's harsh to hear, but it's the truth. I said harsh to heal. Both hear and heal, but it's the truth. Coffin at the bottom of the deck in the upright position, number 19. This is the 10. This is the end to a harsh cycle, the end to all the stagnant, dead ass energy that was keeping you held back. You about to see some energy coming back into you, life being breathed back into you. With the pathway in reverse, you're not gonna do the same thing again. You're wiser now with the main male in the upright. You're wiser now. You know now. Like, I'm not about to go back down that same path again. With the coffin card, that shit dead. Like, the old ways are dead. You like, oh no, 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 no. I know what that turns out to be like. I'm not doing that ever again. For some of you, it could have something to do with men. Some of y'all may lose all your inhibitions when it comes to dick or some shit. You need to change that with the marriage in reverse. Break up from that type of mindset. Oh, they had a big dick, or oh, I was lonely, oh, I was bored. Oh, they said they not with like spirit, like, yo, break up with that pattern. If that's your pattern too, break up with that. Yeah, adjudication in reverse. Break up with that. Official person in reverse, because this ain't gonna bring nothing good. Official person in reverse and unexpected income in reverse. It's gonna bring unexpected drama left and right. So, you know, I can't tell nobody what to do, but You know, leave that shit behind. Especially if you know there's some type of change that you need to be making in your life. Yeah, it's time to leave that shit behind. Because you don't want no unexpected problems right now. And that's why you got to watch your thoughts and your intentions, because you'll will shit into reality that don't even need to be here. Hold on, y'all. I got to use the bathroom. Shit. We already at 111 minutes in. Oh, hey, Ashley. I got to use the bathroom. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. All right. Yeah, so, yeah, with the wealthy man in reverse, don't go back to old ways, because it will fuck you up. And this wealthy man in reverse came out with the bad health in the upright position. Be careful, because somebody with this shit may be trying to come back to you, and they in bad health. Shit ain't going right with them, if you know what I mean. So you better be careful as well who you taking back into your yoni and your womb at this time, because they might not be doing too well. And if they ain't got no physical ailments, they might got some mental ailments or some financial ailments. And you find your ass paying off their child support, paying off their phone bill, paying their car note or some shit with the change here. No. You better be relaxing. You better fall back. If you didn't have to fall back, stay fall back with the adjudication in reverse. Stay fall back. And you need to be concerned here. The concern cards number 33, Ascended Master number 39, community. You need to be concerned why people even around you. Like, what the fuck is you here for? What's your intention? If you not supporting my highest good, you not speaking love and life into me, why you here? Because these motherfuckers on this community card look hella needy. So you need to be concerned about why everybody needs you. What at the bottom of the deck, main female. I can't make this shit up. You need to be concerned why everybody looking at you for some shit. Oh, I see why. The gift in the upright position. With the mature woman in reverse and the imprisonment card. Because motherfuckers ain't growing up. They stuck in old ass immature ways. They stuck in childlike mindsets. And they coming to you like, hey, give me what you got. I need you to nourish me. Bring me back to life. Calm me down. Occupation. I need you to do some like emotional or physical labor in my life. No. Yeah, with the child in reverse. They ain't growing up and they think it's your responsibility to grow them up. Poverty in reverse spirit is like, no, don't do that. I've already brought you up out of these types of cycles. Don't do it. Message of concern in reverse. This is like like I told you with that Page of Cups in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Some shit you just gonna have to let go to voicemail. Some shit that people say to you is just not of your concern right now. With message in reverse as well. Everything ain't for you. Also, if you sitting around here watching fucking tarot readings all day, don't be letting people punk you into getting personal readings. And don't be letting people make you feel like what they going through is your problem, is your fault. People right now is in a desperate state. There's a lot of fucking charlatans out here, and they want to talk to you like, oh, you need to get a reading from me, trying to pander to you to make you spend your hard-earned money and shit. You already know if I ain't got energy, I ain't even gonna send you no confirmation email because I ain't gonna hold you and I ain't gonna try to fuck you over. But it's a lot of fuckers out here these days that got a little spiritual energy or spiritual look, aesthetic or some shit that gonna be trying to work y'all asses. Shit. Your spirit guys, your higher self, most importantly, your higher self is going to tell you when you need a reading and who to go to get a reading. If a motherfucker always telling you need a reading from them all the time, you need to be a little skeptical of that. Because not everybody supposed to tap into your energy. Not everybody supposed to be in your spirit like that. And you know what I mean by that. Everybody ain't supposed to be in your business. Bottom line. Y'all know I ain't never pressuring y'all to get no fucking reading from me. If your higher self tell you to get a reading, then we gonna work it out. But if not, The motherfucker always telling you, oh, something wrong with you. You need to buy this for me to get this shit off you and shit like that. No. You gotta listen to your intuition right now. It's a lot of bullshit going on. And everybody that hold a deck ain't supposed to read for you. And a lot of motherfuckers be selling y'all dreams that you keep coming back. And be lying to you about exes coming back and the karmic this and what somebody is doing. You gotta see through some of that shit. Because a lot of times motherfuckers be projecting their own life onto you through these fucking readings. Some of y'all ain't even thinking about no ex coming back. Some of y'all thinking about how you gonna provide, how you gonna make some money, how you gonna do this and do that. What's your life purpose readings kind of looking like? Everything ain't all about being laid up and coupled up and twin flamed up and soulmated up all the goddamn time. You need to be in this space. Let me not say you need to be, because I'm low-key bossy, but it's like I feel an energy of some people wanting to be in this space where they figuring out their life purpose and what they need to be doing at this time and what's going on aside from fucked up relationships and shit. If you can't get out of that energy, it's going to be a hard battle for you, beloved. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If you can't get out of that energy all the time, it's going to be hard for you. It's going to be hard. Yeah, doctor came out and flew across the floor. Doctor, it's going to be hard. You're going to need some help. You're going to need a little help. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be fucked up in their head and their emotions, and every day is sad because they ain't with somebody. If every day sad because you ain't with somebody, you're going to have a lonely ass existence. You're going to always be mad. You're going to always be frustrated, pent up, passive aggressive and shit. Once you master being alone or being with self, you good to go. Then you can get in any relationship and let that motherfucker have that individuality. They can go play the game, go ball with their friends. You be at the crib doing your toes, cooking dinner, crafting, lighting candles, reading, playing a game, all kind of shit. That motherfucker come back in the house peaceful. But a lot of people got to master being with self. Because if you always mad because somebody ain't up under you, you're going to have a whole lot of shit to go through. You got constancy in reverse. This means you need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Everything ain't always going to be the way you imagined it. Yeah, with love. And that's what true love is, when you allow a motherfucker to be who they are and you so secure within yourself that you ain't got to be always paranoid about what somebody else doing and da-da-da-da. Because you know what the fuck you doing. And if they ain't doing what you doing and they doing some snake shit or some shady shit, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Yeah, with misfortune in reverse. If there's some bullshit going on behind the scenes with somebody you love and you trust and you being vulnerable and clean with, it's going to come out. And with the misfortune in reverse, it's like it saves you from a whole lot of bullshit. So let things be. Get comfortable sitting with self. You ain't got to have a fucking entourage. You ain't got to have a gang of motherfuckers to talk to and bullshit talk to all day. Talk to motherfuckers about shit that don't even fucking matter all day. I mean, every now and then you want to shoot the shit. But sometimes you just need to be solid. Because it's going to come a time, my nigga, where we're going to have to be solid. And we're going to have to be comfortable in silence and being alone. Like, it's a time coming. Yeah, you got soldier coming out. I'm telling you. With the journey. Spiritual warrior right here. You're going to have to be it on this journey. You're going to have to do it. Coming out with haughtiness. It's going to seem like you on some type of high horse when you just in your spiritual bag getting yourself right. It's gonna look rude to people when you don't engage in bullshit ass conversation and arguments and debates, or showing up to shit that ain't healing and soulful for you at this time, because a lot of you guys are on this portion of your journey where you need something to feed your soul. The mundane don't work for you no more. The shallow interactions don't work for you no more. And that's gonna make you look haughty and callous and stuck up or whatever, but that's not what it is. It's not what it is at all. With the room in reverse, you just don't got room for that type of shit in your journey right now. You just don't. It's okay sometimes to be like, I don't have space. I can't hold space for that right now. I can't hold space for that right now. And you gotta respect that. And the people that love you will respect that you don't have space for that right now. You ain't got no room. Room in reverse. You don't got no room for this right now, baby. Joyfulness in the upright with the child here. See, I'm telling you, some of y'all have been doing that inner child work, and you starting to find happiness in things that you once loved. Even if you got a little fear within you. Because my voice low-key shook when I said what you once loved. Like, some of y'all got some talents and some gifts that you need to revisit. But something happened along some part of your journey that took that shit away from you. And now you tremble at the thought of going back to that shit, but you got to go back to that shit, man. I don't care what it is. There's something somebody feel like they miss. It's a part of them that they had already embedded in them from youth. You got to go back to that. It's going to make you happy again. It's going to make you feel whole again. And you got to revisit that. You got to. Yeah, with the frivolity in the upper at the bottom of the deck, because you've been doing other shit to distract yourself from feeling like maybe here with the messenger in reverse, you feel like you missed the mark or you don't have enough time. But with the scholar in the upright position, whoo, you back and you better. You know how to do it better now. So revisit it now with the knowledge and wisdom you have now. Revisit it now, because now you've mastered certain parts of yourself, certain parts of life, that when you do revisit this shit, oh, you gonna body it. Like, you're gonna be amazing at it, and ain't nobody gonna be able to take that shit from you. With thief in reverse, can't nobody take that shit from you, not even you. So if you're your own worst critic, you can't even deny this gift that you have, this talent that you have. You can no longer deny it. And with the surprise here in reverse, this ain't even, what I'm saying to you ain't even nothing new. You ain't even going to be surprised that you better at it. You're going to be like, wow, I knew I was going to be doper than I was before. Like, it's going to be that type of vibe. Like, man, I thought that I lost the mark. I thought I lost it. I thought I lost the gift, the talent, the skill. But you're going to be even better at it than you were ever in life. Ever. With consolation coming out, you're going to even be like, received. Just because. You're great. You learn more about life and things. With serving in reverse, you're not a slave to the old habits anymore. And don't let nobody fucking enslave you or make you no fucking servant in their life. Prison in reverse. I'm telling you, there's some freedom coming in here for you guys. With the fortune in the upright, some of y'all gonna like make it by the skin of your teeth in some kind of way. With the friend, you got a friend in the Most High with the letter. Hell yeah. Wow, I said the Most High and Lord came out with the letter and friend. I'm telling you, some of y'all got Oh, man. Look at this. Sighs. And I just sighed. A sigh of happiness. And right behind the sigh is priest in the upright. I'm telling you, HPs, you don't even know. You do know. You do fucking know. And that's another reason why I'm putting readings on hold, because some of the shit I be telling y'all motherfuckers, y'all be already knowing. Y'all already be knowing. Fortune, prison in reverse, whatever binds that was set up on your finances is even about to be released. In some beautiful, etheric ass kind of way. I sigh because I know you know, and I know we see each other, and I see you seeing me, you see me seeing you. I don't give a fuck about loss, man. We gotta win. That's it. Put me in, coach. We gotta win. The fuck? Milady in reverse. We gotta win. It's time to get up. We got shit to do. Bottom of the deck is cheerfulness in the upright. Look at this shit. They at the table. They got drinks. They got fruit. They got grapes and food and shit. Curtains and shit. Man. You're going to have something to celebrate. It's going to be an unbinding of fake ass people with faux in reverse. You got wedding and faux in reverse. You're going to be celebrating that all the fake ass energy and things that have kept you bound and blind to your true power for so long is gone now. I'm telling you, it's a lot of shit being lifted off y'all at this time. Allow it to go. Allow it to go. Y'all done got too comfortable with the negative energy that had been harnessing you for so long. When it leaves, you're going to feel a little uncomfortable because you like, hold up. Because you probably been in survival mode and on guard for so long, it's going to feel uncomfortable to not have to be always on guard. But still fucking keep your guard, but still let your guard down to the divine. You got to be in this duality energy. Let your guard down to the things that are bountiful and beautiful that's going to be coming in. But keep your guard up against the negative external forces and shit that's going to try to come in and disrupt your mind and sink you back into some lack-ass mindset. You got sorrow in reverse with pleasure seekers in the upright. Stay away from these pleasure seekers. Let me tell you how with the enemy. Okay, hold up. Pleasure seekers coming out in the upright with fucking sorrow in reverse. You gotta stop feeling sorry for the pleasant pleasure seekers, because they're enemies. Let me tell you what they're gonna do. They got a negative agenda out against you, right? Because they unhappy and they got some type of void inside their soul. Like it's some void inside their mind, inside their chest. It's a void there. So they're going to come to you to fill that void. And once you fill that void, they're gonna drop you with the hope card. Look at how this fool, like he been dropped on his head. They're going to try to drop you after they get hope from you. They come to you to charge up. Think of yourself as a Tesla car or a station that Tesla cars come to charge up, or they going to come to charge up on you, and then after they gone, they gone. And then when they get to the next destination, they going to charge up in that station too. They don't give a fuck about where they charge up at, yo. Don't let this shit come back in, because these pleasure seekers are people that need constant supply. And what's happening to these people right now with the lovers in reverse, a lot of people are breaking up with these people. A lot of people are separating from these people, taking their energy back and their love back and their attention back from these people. So now they get into pleasure seeker mode. And then they go back and they dig into their old traps, and they talk to old people that they used to fuck on. And they talk to the people that they used to be like, yo, we could fuck, but we can't be together. We could fuck, but I can't show up for you. We could fuck, but I can't protect you. We could be friends, but I'm still going to talk bad about you behind your back. But you still got to be loyal to me when I come to seek that genuine friendship that I need, because I done already burnt so many bridges with other people, and other people don't like to talk to me no more. But when I come to you as seeking this pleasure of being needed with the lovers in reverse, or being coaxed, or having my ego stroked, you have to be there with the merchant. Yeah, you gotta buy what I'm putting down. No. These people is fake. They shapeshifters. They don't really have your best interest in heart. And every time you talk to them, you're going to see yourself uplifting them, or pouring light into them. And then once they get it, they gone until they need it again. What the fuck is this? Yeah, with the gift in reverse. They don't even appreciate what you give to them at all. Money in reverse. They feel like you expendable. They feel like your energy is expendable. With the death in reverse, they don't even want to like fucking give life to you. They just want to drain your punk ass. They just want to drain you. Lying with the widower in reverse, lying about something. They make up sad situations just to steal your energy. They make up sorrows just to steal your energy. They be lying. They fake an emergency just to steal energy from you. With the melancholy in reverse. They ain't even really sad. They ain't even really going through nothing. They just ain't got enough supply. They don't come around acting sad, acting like this, and acting like that. Old woman in reverse. Ain't nothing wrong with their ass. They just need constant supply. With the waiting in reverse. Waiting in reverse. They just need constant supply. Service in the upright with the waiting in reverse. They just laying and waiting on anybody to come in and perform emotional labor for them with the connection. Look at this person here on the connection card. One person in the middle, everybody gathering around them. So this means they got multiple supply. Wife in reverse. They ain't loyal to nobody. They ain't loyal to nobody, bro. They ain't loyal to nobody. Even the people that be like, oh my God, I love you. You can make it. You can do it. I can't believe so-and-so treated you that way. They ain't even loyal to the people that say that kind shit to them. Yeah. With the thought in reverse. I don't even think of that kind of shit. Faithfulness in reverse. I'm telling you, man, they ain't even fucking loyal to the people that always think about them. The people that be like, I love you no matter what. I'm here. They ain't even loyal to those types of people. That's the weird ass shit about it. These people are so deranged, man. They're not even loyal to the people that they get loyalty from, and then they come back around. They want to spin the block all the time, man. They always spin the block to get that loyalty back from you, to get that dedication from you again. But they can't give it to you. They refuse to. With the reunion in reverse. Can't even give you the same thing they asking for. With despair in reverse, if you was going through something, they wouldn't even be able to see it because it's so clouded with what they done been through 6-7 years at a time, because they keep putting themselves in the same situation with sweetheart in reverse. Man, you better stay away from these people while you on this uprising. Telling you, man. I get irritated with energy like that. Cause it's like, why you even bothering? Why you even bothering people? If you know you on that type of time. And that's the weirdo ass shit. They don't bother people who on that same type of time as them. They bother people who are or who are just chilling and mind their own fucking business and just living their own life and healing through shit and growing. They want to bother those types of people. They want those types of people to stop their clock, to be on their time. Like, hold up, bro. Like, hold up. Go deal with people who on that same type of time as you, but you can't because y'all see through each other and it's going to be conflict. It's going to be chaos and conflict. And these type of people don't like conflict, but they like to start conflict. They like to start conflicts, but they don't like confrontation. So they're going to fuck with people who ain't even up on what they trying to do, so they think. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to fuck with people who know what they trying to do. They ain't going to fuck with people like them because people like them going to be able to sniff it out fast. And it's going to be a game they play on each other. And then they play this game on each other. They want to go and run to people who ain't playing the game and try to initiate them into some shit without the fucking tools and supplies to play the game with their ass. Don't play the game with these people. They ain't even gonna come back during Mercury retrograde, okay, my nigga? Like, they gonna come back probably during Venus retrograde or some shit. Or December, January. So then don't even get all in your head about somebody coming back right now. This could be some shit months and weeks and years and shit later. You gonna realize this shit like, oh, you play the game. Don't play with these people. They want to get you dirty. They don't have no concern about what's going on in your life. They just want you to be at a certain space where you can hold space for them so they can take a rest from playing a game with somebody that play the game as hard as them. Right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to get something to drink. But yeah, man. Don't play the game with these people. Cause they'll throw you off track. Now you trying to run interference. Reset boundaries. And exhausting yourself mentally over some shit that should never been there in the first place. All right, let's move on. Shout out to everybody who liked the video. I appreciate you guys. But you already know that. Alright. You got the fairy bee. My life is sweet. Yeah, like that Nine of Cups I was telling you earlier. I feel like amongst all the chaos, you're going to find some sweetness in life. So don't think that like you can't manifest some things at this time, because you can. The most important thing to make right this time is your personal life, your stability and shit like that. This card says, so things have been tough for a while now. There seems to be a place where flow happens, but you just can't find your way into the stream. The fairy bee is here to tell you and show you where the honey is and how to attract the pollinators, the sacred messengers who can create the connections you need. Have no doubt your life can be sweet and sound as honey, as healthy, strong, and productive as bees, and as busy doing something you love as theirs. At the end of the time of busyness that's heading your way, the inertia and feeling of being left out of one's life's secrets will have lifted. Wow. Remember I was saying some shit being lifted from y'all. Okay. Has lifted. Okay. You will experience abundance and golden times when this card shows up. You may also wish to explore essential oils and flower remedies. Let the bees show you the ancient wisdom, and if you listen, they will show you where the honey is. Have a 10-minute sun bath each day. Smell the flowers, taste the honey. Let the golden age begin. Yeah, let the golden age begin. So even amongst this chaotic energy that we in, it's a golden age for those of us who are prepared and who know how to maneuver through this shit. It says, where is that important passage that I want to say? Have no doubt your life can be as sweet and as sound as honey, healthy, strong, and productive as bees, and as busy doing something you love as theirs. So like get busy on making shit right. Shout out to Busy Bee. But yeah, no, seriously. Like get shit in order. Get busy with the things you need to do. It's going to be chaotic. Okay, have you ever seen a bee flying around and working hard and doing shit? Like, you in that energy right now, bro. Like, you got to get shit going. Your life can be sweet. There is a need to build. Bees are busy bees for a reason. They are building. They are preparing. They are getting shit in order for the queen. You are the queen. And you may not have a whole colony at this motherfucking time. But you got to get busy building the things that you need to survive and to sustain your space, your energy. And the people who are going to be like-minded with you will show up. Build it and they will come. Like, that's all it is. All right, let's move on. Fucking love this deck. Like, a lot of people right now, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people gonna spend some of the most valuable moments they have complaining, arguing, projecting, being in victimhood. Condolences to anybody who has been through anything. But this is what makes you a spiritual warrior. Being able to recognize what you've been through and then push, pull yourself up out of this shit and get things done so that you don't look back and wish you would have used your energy more wisely. But you're going to see a lot of people right now who are busy projecting, in a state of sorrow 24/7, in a state of doubt 24/7, always talking about what they can't do, who up against them. Bitch, I already know motherfuckers is up against us. But are we going to spend tactical moments focusing on that, or planning and making some shit pop? Like, because either way, some shit got to happen. Whether a motherfucker ain't up against you or are against you, you still got some work to do. It don't change. Either way it go. Whether you got enemies, hidden frenemies, toxic exes, you still got to make some shit pop in your life. No matter what is going on, it's still your responsibility for yourself to make some other shit happen around all that's going on. Like, it's gonna be tough. It ain't gonna be all happy every day, but you still got to do it. And if you fucking with people who don't want to be of assistance to you in this time, you in the wrong ciphers. You in the wrong ciphers, and can't nobody save you but you. At the bottom of the deck, you got two little witches. Magical space clearing time. These two little witches is obsessed with your ass. Clear your energy out. If you feel like motherfuckers is too focused on what you got going on, set up protective energy. Clear your space. That's what it's all about. This card is number 30. This card says, make the mundane work for you. It's time to conduct a house clearing, followed by a house blessing. Here is an easy pointer. New locations, either the smallest of changes for household objects or rearrangements of what goes where in your bedroom, or an entire move is very much on your mind when these twin witches show up with their brooms of power. If there's anything keeping you back from making that change, please make small, useful, and symbolic gestures. Shift the furniture and clear away that which you no longer need. Whenever we make a change, we also rediscover stuff we've been hanging on to. Stuff that's weighed us down without our even realizing it was there. It's time for a space clear for you. Man. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are about to be minimizing your spaces, the things that you once thought had held value. Some of y'all holding on to old t-shirts and drawers from 5 relationships ago. Burn that shit in the fire of purification and let's purge. Some of y'all are just holding on to thoughts and energies that have become objects that have forged a wedge in your way of growing. You need to let that shit go too. We heard clearing out 3 times tonight. That means so it is so. It's time to clear out a lot of shit, man. Fairy of the divine hand. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. Woo! Alright, this is about to be heavy, but we're going to read it. It says, stop right now. Your intuition, your inner sight, and clear vision is sending you a very clear warning. A red flag has just gone. A red flag has just gone up. And this is the time to stop, to look, and to listen before going forward. Your higher self, your clear sight, wants you to stop and think before simply taking this wonderful temptation someone is offering you. It may be in the form of a secret relationship, junk food, alcohol, a party, sex before you're ready, or behaving in ways that are unsafe and disrespectful, speaking harmful words and thoughts, there again, that could scar people for a long, long time. This moment's indulgence could have long-term repercussions that could lead you away from well-being, clarity, and harmony. You know when this temptation comes that you do not need to flee. You do not need to indulge. You do not need to curse and berate this lovely, very earnest fairy with her clear message to stop and truly look at what is taking place. You know you simply need to pause, be quiet, clear, and know now that one of your fiercest addictions is seeking you out, and you are wavering, caught in its delirium. This is not an opportunity to escape. This is your chance to break free. Wow. Remember I was saying earlier that somebody might be in some type of addiction or something that's got them bound. Like, it's time to face it. You can't run from it anymore. Even if it's not like some alcohol or some type of addiction or whatever, it's something that's plaguing you, that's keeping you from taking that next step on your journey to freedom of spirit and mind and body. Like, there's something that's holding you back. It's time to let it go. It says it's not time to run, it's time to pause. That's that necessary pause you need to take in that Four of Swords and reverse energy that somebody has been fighting against. It's time to take it. It's time to move through it. Wow. Okay. This is the last card, but this is true. Number 31. Lady with the Bosch egg. Ancient wisdom. This is the High Priestess card in this deck. So you already know what you need to do. And it ain't got shit to do with nobody else. But it has a lot of shit to do with what's going on around you, because you knew this already. You had been given access to these thoughts and these warnings and these symbols and all of this shit already. This card says, it may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you, even dark. It's likely that you are receiving messages from times when people like you, misfits and mystics, were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with the Renaissance or medieval times, and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you, a very fortunate being living in very fortunate times. Keep it safe. Learn all that you can. Explore esoteric symbology, the history of magic and spirituality. Know that now, while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. Okay, so on a level, like, I know, and I know y'all tired of hearing me saying this, but I know that, like, okay, occult knowledge is something that means sacred knowledge, the hidden. But we are living in the opposite times, opposite worlds, where everybody feels the need to say everything they know, show all the things that are supposed to be kept sacred for the rite of passage. And so that's why it's a lot of shit in an uproar. People don't know how to shut the fuck up. Why do you think the government and the enemy knows everything you're doing, every step you're taking, every herb you're using, every candle you use, every spell, every thought? Because everybody feels this need to show and tell. That's the euphoria. Oh, I'm going to post this and everybody's going to like it and they're going to come to me to get this. Or they're going to give me some type of accolade or whatever. And when you're not very showy, people think that you're very unwise. People think that you don't know anything. They think that you're oblivious. They think that you're aloof because you're not always talking about everything you know and everything you know how to do. You have to understand that everybody don't need to know everything, and everything doesn't have to be a video. Everything doesn't have to be a TikTok. Everything doesn't have to be a tweet or a status. Like, people always fight me on this when I talk about the occult, but whatever. look up occults before you even start talking about why everybody needs to know what you fucking know. Some of you guys who talk too much and who project too much and who always got some shit to say are putting jewels in the hand of the enemy. Just for wanting to seem relatable, likable, and whatever. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. You don't have to always fucking tell everybody everything you know. Because then they're going to be like, oh, they do this. I already know how to combat that. And if you think spiritual warfare is only, oh my God, a karmic is taking my twin flame from me, this is my spiritual warfare, you fucked up. Okay? And a lot of people ain't going to agree with me. I don't care. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here to be relatable or likable. I'm here to speak the truth that I know it. And you got to keep some shit to yourself sometimes. The enemy don't always need to have a hand in what you got going on. So, the lady with the Bosch egg and the ancient wisdom, it was definitely times for women like us who knew ancient wisdom, how to heal themselves, were persecuted for that shit. So that's why occult knowledge is important, to sometimes keep some shit to yourself, man. So you just gonna leave your inheritance to the child that stole from you, did drugs, act crazy, abused you, and took from you in your old age and hurt you in your old age? No, you gonna leave your jewels and your inheritances to the ones that was loving and kind to you when you needed it the most. We got to think of knowledge and wisdom and understanding as that same thing. Everything ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't got to know every motherfucking thing. And I've learned a portion of that on my own journey, because I am very personable. But I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm very introverted. I don't like to be around everybody all the time. I don't ever tell everybody everything I know or everything that's going on in my life. It's not for everybody. I don't feel the pressure or the need to be ultra vulnerable and ultra transparent with everybody. So maybe even if you think you know me, you probably don't. I have layers. And you have to understand that as a high priestess or the lady with the Bosch egg, that you have ancient wisdom and knowledge. People laugh when you say, oh, I got access to the Akashic records. I had somebody laugh at that shit earlier. Whole time, you know what portion or what role they going to play in your evolution, in your life. They probably a jester. They probably somebody that just stood on the sidelines and watched shit happen and had no fight, no dog in the fight. They let shit happen to them instead of made shit happen for them. They were probably the Judas in your Jesus story. So everybody ain't supposed to have that sacred access to you and your thoughts and your dreams and your visions and shit all the time. They're not supposed to. Because it's a lot of Judases that are being revealed to you in your storyline right now. And it's a lot of metaphorical shit in the Bible. It ain't all law and how you supposed to be. It's a lot of shit. Like, you got to have critical thinking to understand a lot of these religious texts and knowledge and shit that you coming across on this portion of your journey. You got to have critical thinking. If you just black and white and overly emotional and impulsive at everything all the fucking time, and you got to say some shit, you always got to have some spiel or some paragraph or some soapbox, you're going to be fucked up in the game, because you're going to be exhausted from trying to show up to every fucking battle. Like, you're going to be tired. But yeah, all right, y'all. That was y'all message to the high priestess. I fucking appreciate you guys. Shout out to all my moderators, all my subscribers, everybody who has booked with me, sent donations. I loved all the cards and the gifts I got tonight. I love you guys so much, man. Let me clean some of these cards up. But yeah, man, we gotta be wiser. With the death and the maiden at the bottom of the deck, I gotta read this shit before we go. I gotta read this card. Spirit said, death and the maiden. This card is number 28, which breaks down to 10. Time to stop letting motherfuckers eat off your energy all goddamn day. For fear of being forgotten or not getting some type of accolade or some shit. But anyway, this card says, this is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. It may be that you are death, taking too much and imposing on another, and all the while blind as this skeleton to the truth. Or it may be that you are the maiden and have no defenses against another who is draining you. All the while claiming that they love you. You may have been drawn into the drama and the color of entertainment of a relationship that is full of highs and lows and passion. But you are now discovering that it is tiring, draining, and lacking in respect. It is time to truthfully assess this relationship and take the steps to be safer and more protected and more respected. Do not attempt to convince death of its problems. Those real people will only draw closer, cling harder, and convince you that you have a problem and not them. You may feel fear as to what they will do once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. Freedom is worth the trial of separating. Ask yourself, is this relationship healthy for me? If the answer is no, then you must take steps to go. Man, your whole reading. Cut the ties, man. So much shit in this one card. Somebody is draining the fuck out of you and they don't even care. They just like, hey, bitch, you a source. That's all you are to me, is a source. I need to recharge on you. I need to charge up. They gonna convince you, gaslighting there again. They gonna convince you that you the problem and not them, to get you to let down your guards so they can eat off you, feast off you, recharge off of you. And see, people don't want to hear that because people always think they the victim. That's why sometimes, even if it's hard, you can't really ask a motherfucker for help. Sometimes you discouraged from asking a motherfucker for help. You suffer through things alone. You push through things alone because you know a motherfucker gonna drain you and make you feel like some fucking parasite when you really not. Time to set up healthier boundaries on this portion of your journey, beloved. Like, it's a lot of fucking spiritual vampires out here. Everybody's spiritual, but it's demons and spirits too, man. Motherfuckers will create problems in your life so you can come to them for solutions so they can suck you dry. People will make you feel guilty for not suffering, even though you're in situations where they feel like you should be suffering. You should be angry. You should feel low. And then you don't. And now that's a problem too. But if you was to come to them for help, that would be a problem for their punk ass too. They ain't ever gonna be happy, bro. Whether you happy or sad, they still gonna be mad. Either way. boss up on your energy and your protection and your manifestations at this time. Don't fall into the toxic cycles that they're trying to dilute your energy with right now. Get on your shit, man. Get on your compound. Get on your grind. Because I'm telling you, it's going to come a time where you're going to realize that you did the right thing by doing so. And if you think it's all a game and it's all about revenge and toxicity and karmics and distorted masculines, you not gonna get this. You're gonna be so bored with this type of reading because it's not talking about how the karmic hurt you and how somebody needs to pay for what they did. No, motherfucker, this is about accountability and getting shit in alignment because we got shit to do. We got shit to fucking do. We can't sit around talking about I'm protected by the divine, so nothing gonna happen to me. But we ain't even thinking in that order. We ain't even doing shit to move towards that order. So yeah. All right, gang. That was your message to the High Priestess. Thank you to everybody again. I love you so much. Keep checking your emails for your tracking information. Thanks to everybody who ordered from my website. All my contact information will be in the description box below. If you need anything, if you need something that's too heavy for me, I'm probably not going to be available for it. Not probably, I won't be. I got other shit I'm trying to balance out on my own journey. I wish you much success and love and abundance on your personal journey. Okay, gang? All right, I'm sending you love, peace, and balance.